September 1854, Crimean Peninsula. British and French forces attacked Russian positions on the Crimean Heights together, something nobody had really attempted before. The joint operation. It was a significant early engagement where British and French troops fought side by side under their respective commanders, Lord Raglan and Marshal Saint-Arnaud. Two completely different armies, different languages, different tactics, had to coordinate a massive assault against Russian forces in Crimea. The British marched in their perfect red lines, while the French scrambled up cliffs nobody thought they could climb. Communication was chaos. Orders got lost in translation, but somehow they synchronized their attack at exactly the right moment. Russian forces held what they thought was an unbeatable position on high ground above the Alma River. Their left flank was protected by steep cliffs. Nobody could climb those. The French looked up at those cliffs and decided to try anyway. While British forces hesitated, watching to see what would happen, French troops began climbing what was supposed to be unclimbable terrain. They reached the top. The Russian left flank collapsed in shock. Now the British moved, launching two failed assaults against the main Russian position on the right. Russian defenses held strong until British rifles, superior in range and accuracy, began picking off defenders with devastating precision. The Russians couldn't withstand the firepower. Both flanks turned, the entire Russian line shattered and fled. They couldn't return fire effectively. Both flanks collapsing, the Russians had no choice but to retreat. France lost 1,600 men, Britain 2,000, the Ottomans 503. Russia bled 5,000 casualties. But this battle birthed something legendary. The carnage and valor displayed at Alma directly inspired Queen Victoria to create the Victoria Cross in 1856, Britain's highest military honor. Of the first 111 ever awarded, 7 went to men who fought at Alma. The Battle of Alma is a decisive victory for the Allied forces during the Crimean War, is indeed notable for being one of the first major engagements involving modern joint operations between the British and French armies. While the planning and execution were not seamless, the battle highlighted the possibilities and challenges of inter-Allied warfare.